Alright guys, welcome to my tattoo tour video. Originally I was gonna show just the new tattoos, and I'm like, you know what, I might as well show my tattoos as a whole, you know what I mean? And it's funny because when I was younger I was like, I'm never gonna get tattoos because I was afraid of like anything that was like slightly painful or any type of pain, right? So yeah, I totally went against that, and tattoos really are an addiction. Like, I remember being in high school, my one friend was like, once you get your first tattoo, like, you just can't stop, you know what I mean? But I'm like, it's so painful, but honestly, they're fun, and you can kind of show, like, different parts of your life based on your tattoos. So we're gonna start from the beginning. I'm not sure if these are gonna be visible in this type of lighting, so let's go over here. Please don't mind the mess. I am transitioning right now, so it's very messy in here. So I'm gonna actually been drinking this Smirnoff. I'm gonna rest my phone against. I think the lighting is better this way. Is it? Okay, ready? That's the first one. It's upside down because, okay, hold on. I want to shoot it all in one angle because I don't like to edit my videos, but whatever. That's the first one, DWMYH, do what makes you happy. Pretty self-explanatory. That was my very first tattoo, and when I say I was crying like a bitch, I was. And it's funny because when you see my most recent tattoos, you're like, wow, like, and you were crying for this little tiny tattoo. My body, my choice. Yeah, another one, self-explanatory, but it's really, I'm a pro-choice woman, and I believe that we should just be like, okay, if this is my body, then I should be able to dictate how I, like who I wanna fuck on, if I wanna have a child, if I don't wanna have a child, all things like that. I don't think we should let random men and women in Congress, because it's not just the men, make decisions for our bodies, you know what I mean? That is a laundry symbol for do not bleach. Now, every time I show someone or tell someone what it means, they laugh, and I think it's because they don't understand the concept of it. But basically, in countries where being dark-skinned is very prominent, sometimes it's believed that if you have lighter skin, you will be more attractive, you will get better job opportunities, and sadly, it is the case in some countries just because the society has a broken system. I don't think it should be that way. I think that we should all get equal opportunities. But yeah, basically, this is just like a message, like, especially in the strip club, I tend to believe that, oh, if I was white or if I was light skinned, I'd make more money. And whether that be true or not, it's a big confidence reducer, you know what I mean? And I know that if I don't make money that day, it's not because I'm dark skinned, not because I'm black, it's because I just didn't make money that day, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's that. 1, 2, 3, which ones are, I want to show you them in order. Okay, this one, I can actually flip the camera around. All right, back to me. So I wanted to go in like perfect order. This is my biggest and longest piece. It says sisters, and the 3 S's are $signs, because being a dancer, I look at all the girls I dance with as my sisters. Like, we're more than just co-workers, we are sisters. Like, I've cried with these girls. I have the girl put a tampon in. You know what I mean? I've dealt with girls who were also addicts, and it's just like, it's real, it's raw, and it's beautiful. And I think it's like, definitely a sisterhood. So I got this tattoo that even if, in a little bit, if I stop dancing, I will always have that part of me. So yeah, what she did first is she like did the outline of it, and then she filled it in. And when I tell you, it hurts so bad, it hurt really, really bad. And the funny part was, she gave me this numbing cream that I could use before it, but it didn't work. And I think it's because I forgot that you have to wrap your arm in like a cling wrap before you do any type of, after you do numbing cream, and then you leave it on for like 90 minutes, just about. You can't just put it on and expect to work. You gotta wrap that shit in because the heat will activate it. So that's my sister's tattoo. My next one I got was this crybaby tattoo. I have the necklace that actually says crybaby like this. It's from the Melanie Martinez line because she has an album and song called Crybaby. Basically, I feel like people use the term crybaby, like, you're such a crybaby, you're so emotional. and they want to use it with like a negative connotation when actually it is healthy to cry. It's cathartic. It's cathartic. It's like catharsis. You know what I mean? When you release your emotions, when you break down, it's healthy to do those things, because if you keep it all bottled in, you're just gonna explode, and it's not good. And that's why people will sit there. You see people like spazzing out, you know, because they can't handle it. Because people tell us that we have to just keep it all together, don't cry. Especially men, we tell them that they can't cry. They have to like man up and be strong. But you can be strong and still cry. So crybaby is kind of reclaiming that word, and taking power in it. You know what I mean? So that is my, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th tattoo. Then I got this one. I'm just gonna turn it like this. I am beautiful, with like little accents on it and beautiful manuscript. Oh, by the way, these 3 tattoos were all done by 3 different tattoo artists. This one, this one, this one, and the rest of them are all done by the same artist. So just so you know. So basically, I know people are gonna be like, oh, wait, why do you gotta get that tattooed on? You know you're beautiful. I do find myself beautiful, but as a dancer, sometimes you're on stage and no one's sitting at the tip, or everyone's sitting at the bar. They don't want to look at you, stuff like that. And sometimes you kind of take that personally. You're like, damn, am I ugly? You know, but like you get like really insecure sometimes. So I put this on my thigh because sometimes we do moves where we're like kneeling, like where they come down off the pole, we're just kneeling and touching ourselves. And sometimes it's nice to have that little reminder so you can look down as you're feeling yourself, and you're like, you know what? I am beautiful. So no matter if I make money in this club today, tomorrow, I'm still beautiful. Even if that guy doesn't want to tip me, even if the guy doesn't want to give me a lap dance, you know, and even if I don't get hired at the club I'm auditioning at, you know, remind yourself that you're beautiful. After that tattoo, I got a bunch of tattoos in one day. I did a tap out session. So let me see the order that I got them in. I kind of forgot the order that I got them in, but I'm just gonna, I think it was this one. So I think I said it in my last video, it's the help hotline. So basically, if you saw the last video, you know what I'm talking about. So if you don't know what the help hotline is, in short, it's the line that people call when they are extremely depressed, I don't want to say the word in case I get demonetized or flagged, but when you want to jump off a bridge. So yeah, this is like the help hotline to call. Personally, I don't like the help hotline because they don't really do a good job, but it's just like a message. So it's like someone sees, like, if someone sees that, they'll be like, oh, what is that? And then I can explain what it is. And if they're feeling like they need to be talked off the edge, like, it's like, if you're crying for help, it's like, I'm here to listen, basically. Like, I'm a shoulder to cry on, an ear to listen out, if that makes any sense. So yeah, all these tattoos I'm about to show you are done the same day, except for my very last one. But yeah, so I got the help hotline. This one, I kind of want to add more to it. Let me get closer. It says both ways. I'm not sure if you can see it too well. The light's a little weird. Might be better because I am bisexual. So it's just like, you know, as per the rainbows. But yeah, bisexual. So it's like 2 straight signs going 2 different ways because I go both ways. I also got this cereal bowl. It says fruity on it. Because I like Fruit Loops, but also because it's another thing saying that I'm fruity as fuck. I like everything. Oh, and since I'm on the same arm, I got 2 a.m. in digital font. Put up like that. I know it looks like it says 5 o'clock on the camera, but no, it says 2 a.m. because that's when the club closes, and basically it's like hustle till the last minute. You know what I mean? Close at 2, so don't be leaving early unless there's like nobody there. So hustle. The lightning. Let me get a little bit closer. Lightning coming down from the shoulder. I've been seeing lightning, and I know people are like, oh, it's not actually lightning, it's like varicose veins. Oh, okay, whatever, I like veins too. But, no, I got that because I kept seeing it. I'm like, that just looks really cool. It looks like it has like so much power in it, so, because I thought it was cool. Not every tattoo has like some deep, prolific meaning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I got 6 in that day. I don't want to forget anything. That is the chemical image compound of dopamine. Dopamine is dopamine. It's the chemical that the brain releases when you do something that, you know, kind of makes you happy. So unfortunately, like, that's kind of why a lot of drug addiction is going around, or it has been around, because things like stimulants, so like cocaine, for example, you know, releases so much dopamine in the brain, you know, it makes you happy, and that's why it's so hard to quit things like that. But there's also healthier ways. So like if you like to run, if you like to just work out in general, if you like to paint, you like to draw, you like dancing, whether it's stripping or actual like ballet, hip-hop, jazz, contemporary, lyrical, you know, all that stuff, that's a great way to get dopamine naturally. So yeah, just dopamine. The very last tattoo, I'm going to turn the camera around. Actually, I'm just going to do it this way because I'm lazy. That's a dagger, because I feel like, I don't know, it just looks really tough, you know? And so I got this 2 days ago, so it's still really bold. It's probably going to get a little bit lighter, but I'm moisturizing it. Every time it feels dry, I just moisturize it. So I'm about to go do that in a little bit. And I'm also going to do a get ready with me, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.